In our swiftly evolving world, the essence of connections molds our path to success or guides us into unforeseen pitfalls. The crux lies in distinguishing the genuine companions from those who clandestinely divert us towards perilous paths. Today, let's immerse ourselves in the profundity of Stoic philosophy, unveiling 9 pivotal markers to identify the potentially harmful individuals in our circle. From the nuances of manipulation to the unmistakable signs of aggression, these indicators shine a light on the route to more genuine and secure connections. If you've ever sensed a discord or aimed to hone your discernment skills, this exploration is tailored for you. Prepare to unveil truths that could revolutionize your interactions and, in turn, your existence. Are you poised for this transformation? And hey, before we begin, if you're keen on cultivating your wisdom, join our community to evolve together by pressing the subscribe button below and activating the notification bell. Now, let's delve into the video. Let's embark with signal number 1. Manipulation. The term manipulation conjures visions of dominance and deceit, typically painted in a negative palette. Yet, have you pondered that manipulation, in its essence, might be an impartial tool, its impact hinged on the wielder's intent? Together, let's navigate the contours of this concept, uncovering how, when wielded with responsibility and ethics, it can morph into a catalyst for positive change. Picture, if you will, a charismatic leader rallying a community for a righteous cause, or a therapist navigating their patient through the labyrinth of their psyche, facilitating the confrontation of their deepest fears. These scenarios exemplify how influence, wielded benevolently, can foster profound and positive transformations. Imagine the possibilities if we could master this art with purpose and integrity. Nevertheless, it's imperative to acknowledge the potential for manipulation to inflict harm and erode trust when misused. The equilibrium is vital. Thus, the pressing query: how do we differentiate between ethical and unethical manipulation? And crucially, how do we ensure our actions align with the former? The answer lies in the intent behind our actions and in upholding the autonomy of others. When our objectives aim to uplift, motivate and empower, without compromising individuals' freedom of choice, we tread the path of positive influence. Conversely, when actions are driven by self-interest, neglecting the repercussions on others, we veer into the territory of detrimental manipulation. Reflect upon your own experiences. Have there been instances where you felt your guidance could steer someone towards a brighter future? Or moments when you questioned the motives behind another's words? These introspections are vital for grasping the essence of manipulation in our interactions and recognizing our capacity to construct rather than demolish. I invite you to view daily engagements through a refreshed lens. Observe the moments ripe not only for positive influence, but also for fostering an atmosphere where everyone feels acknowledged, esteemed, and cherished. This approach not only fortifies our connections, but also amplifies our personal development. Signal number 2. Controlling behavior. Navigating through the complex labyrinth of relationships, the essence of controlling behavior often masquerades as protective or nurturing. This intricate dance within our personal, professional, and societal interactions prompts a compelling inquiry. What drives this compelling need to dominate? Moreover, how can we recognize and amend these tendencies within ourselves and others to foster more nurturing and empathetic connections? At the nucleus of controlling dynamics lies a potent emotion: fear. Whether it's the dread of loss, the unease of unpredictability, or the apprehension of inadequacy, recognizing the undercurrents of fear offers a pathway to address control with awareness and compassion rather than judgment. Envision a bond characterized by open communication, mutual trust, and respect for individuality. An idyllic vision, isn't it? Now juxtapose this with an environment where one feels perpetually scrutinized, assessed, and constrained. The disparity is stark, igniting a quest for the cultivation of the former, more harmonious scenario in our interactions. The journey begins with self-reflection, an earnest examination of our own insecurities and trepidations. Understanding the origins of our controlling impulses unveils our vulnerabilities, illuminating a path toward personal evolution. Moreover, the art of assertive communication stands as a beacon. Articulating our fears, desires, and limits transparently, devoid of the intent to dominate or suppress, lays the foundation for reciprocal comprehension and genuine connections. Contemplate the ripple effect of integrating these principles into your life. How would this transform your interactions and self-perception? By embracing openness, respect, and vulnerability, we don't just alter the dynamics of our relationships, we also facilitate profound self-discovery. Transformation beckons with each small step, a heartfelt dialogue, a moment of introspection. Control, an elusive facade, unveils our true fortitude in embracing the unknown with bravery, empathy, and openness. As we dismantle these invisible bonds, we nurture richer, more significant connections. In liberation, we uncover our most profound affiliations with others and ourselves. Shall we embark on this transformative odyssey today? Signal number 3. Aggressiveness. Aggressiveness, a characteristic intrinsic to the human condition, can unfurl across a spectrum, from the vigor of assertiveness to the extremities of hostility. Ever curious about the catalysts propelling us towards aggressive conduct? Moreover, envision if we could redirect this vigor constructively, turning it into a benevolent force in both our lives and those around us. At the heart of aggression lies a reservoir of unvoiced emotions, be it vexation, apprehension, or a perceived injustice. These sentiments, when left unacknowledged or mishandled, can surge forth, manifesting in forms we often lament in hindsight. Delving into our aggressive impulses can unveil profound insights about our innermost self, and possibly highlight aspects of our surroundings or relationships needing recalibration. Consider aggressiveness not as an adversary, but as an innate energy. When harnessed aptly, it can champion positive alterations, advocate for righteous causes, and fortify personal empowerment. The real challenge lies in converting reactive aggression into a proactive, constructive force. But how do we achieve this metamorphosis? Commencing with recognizing and articulating our emotions is crucial. This comprehension unveils the true roots of our aggression. Further, embracing empathy and practicing active listening can refine our responses, fostering more harmonious and impactful communications. Additionally, finding wholesome outlets for our vigor and sentiments, such as engaging in athletic activities, artistic endeavors, or hobbies, proves immensely advantageous. These avenues not only facilitate the positive channeling of our aggression, but also enhance our overall well-being. Now picture integrating these approaches into your daily routine. Contemplate the transformative potential on your interactions, the empowerment in realizing your capacity to assert your strength and resolve in affirmative, constructive manners. I beckon you to ponder upon instances where aggressiveness bubbled to the surface. Reflect, how might these situations have unfolded differently with the strategies we've explored? Acknowledging and rechanneling our aggression isn't indicative of frailty, but rather a testament to our strength and maturity. In closing, whenever you sense the surge of aggression, pause, draw a deep breath, and query, what truly underpins this sentiment? How can I express my feelings in a constructive manner? This introspection could be your initial stride in transfiguring aggression into an instrument for personal evolution and positive impact. Signal number 4. Denial of personal responsibility. The teachings of Stoic philosophy, timeless and profound, shine a beacon on our journey towards self-improvement and inner peace. This school of thought encourages us not just to assume responsibility for our actions and emotions, but also to understand that our internal equilibrium should not be swayed by external fluctuations. Embracing this wisdom is essential for nurturing a life filled with joy and purpose, despite the tempests that life may hurl our way. For ages, Stoics have echoed the sentiment that although the whirlwinds of the world remain beyond our control, the helm of our reactions firmly lies in our grasp. This concept, straightforward at its core, becomes transformative when applied, urging us to peer into our essence, to face our frailties, and to own our responses to the universe's unfolding drama. Yet, what of the instances when we ensnare ourselves in the web of attributing our discontent or setbacks to others? This mindset, regrettably prevalent, poses a formidable barrier to our advancement. The predilection to offload the weight of our sentiments and decisions onto others ensnares us in a vortex of victimhood and inactivity, obstructing our path to actualizing our utmost capabilities. Pause for a moment to consider occasions you might have cast blame outwardly for your predicaments or emotional state. While it's natural to search for external justifications, such endeavors estrange us from genuine self-insight and empowerment. True liberation and vigor emanate from introspection, from embracing ownership of our thoughts, feelings, and deeds. How can we then liberate ourselves from this cycle and nurture a more stoic outlook? The journey commences with introspection and self-evaluation. Pose to yourself the inquiries: what lies within my sphere of influence? In what manner can I align my reactions more closely with my principles and aspirations? Such questions steer our gaze from the external world back to the internal, acknowledging our sovereignty in choosing our responses to any given scenario. Equally pivotal is the cultivation of compassion, directed both inward and toward others. Understanding that each soul navigates its own path, fraught with personal battles, fosters an environment of empathy and comprehension. This doesn't imply condoning detrimental conduct from others, but rather recognizing our capacity to remain intact and accountable for our life's direction, independent of others' actions. Stoicism invites us to seize control of our existence, to live deliberately, purposefully, and, paramountly, with personal accountability. By heeding this call, we not only evolve personally, but also contribute to forging a more resilient and sympathetic society. Why not embark on this endeavor today? Initiate by identifying aspects of your life where you might be shirking personal accountability. Contemplate how you can exert greater dominion over your reactions and emotions. Recall, each stride towards genuineness and responsibility is a stride towards your own serenity and a beacon for those around you, motivating them through your exemplar to follow suit. Signal number 5. Lack of consistency between words and actions. Seneca, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, delves deep into the essence of human existence, emphasizing the significance of not only confronting our trials, but the manner in which we engage with them. His insights, rich and enduring, resonate with the core tenets of a virtuous life as extolled by Stoicism. It prompts us to ponder the harmony, or lack thereof, between our pronouncements and deeds, a definitive gauge of our sincerity and adherence to our avowed principles. Embedded in Seneca's discourse is the belief that the genuine gauge of a person's character is their capacity to synchronize their actions with their convictions, particularly when faced with challenges or adversity. Truthfulness and moral excellence, fundamental to Stoic ideology, transcend the realm of the theoretical to become actionable mandates. The discordance between our words and our actions not only breeds internal conflict, but also undermines the fabric of our interpersonal relations and societal well-being. This incongruence signifies more than mere inconsistency. It highlights a crack in our integrity. Integrity, the harmony of thoughts, words, and deeds, cultivates the soil from which trust emerges and thrives. Absent this, our self-esteem and the esteem in which others hold us wane, as does the faith placed in us by others. Seneca's timeless counsel impels us toward introspection. Do our lives mirror the virtues we laud? Is our conduct reflective of the philosophies we espouse in abstraction? This introspection is not a summons to self-reproach, but an invitation to growth and genuineness. In an era where the superficial often eclipses the substantive, embracing Stoic authenticity is an act of defiance, a reclamation of genuineness. How then can we fortify the congruence between our declarations and actions? Cultivating self-awareness is paramount, necessitating periods of reflection on our foundational values and their expression in our daily endeavors. Moreover, self-discipline, an emblematic Stoic attribute, empowers us to eschew the allure of convenience, opting instead for paths that resonate with our ideals. As we voyage through life's complexities, let us hold fast to Seneca's enlightenment, allowing it to illuminate our choices and actions. May our resolve to live in alignment with our deepest convictions inspire those around us, fostering a milieu where honesty, moral integrity, and virtue are not outliers, but the standard. Signal number 6. The pursuit of immediate pleasure at the expense of long-term well-being. Stoicism, with its accent on moderation, autonomy, and judiciousness, presents a guiding beacon through the tempestuous sea of human cravings. This philosophical lens emphasizes the discernment between essential and non-essential desires, advocating not for the eradication of desires, but for liberation from their dominance. In our era, characterized by the allure of instant satisfaction, this wisdom is particularly poignant, highlighting the pitfalls of succumbing to transient whims at the cost of enduring well-being. The Stoics counsel us that, although desires are intrinsic to our nature, sagacity lies in distinguishing those desires that genuinely enhance our well-being from those that veer us off the course of virtue. The peril in incessantly chasing after immediate pleasures is twofold. It harbors the risk of fostering dependency and obscures our vision of life's truly invaluable treasures. The modern-day ethos of quick fulfillment can beguile us with its promises of rapid, effortless contentment. Yet, according to Stoic teachings, authentic gratification does not lie in the pursuit of fleeting delights, but in nurturing timeless virtues like wisdom, justice, bravery, and temperance. These virtues furnish a wellspring of deep, lasting joy, far surpassing the ephemeral nature of momentary indulgences. Individuals who relentlessly seek quick pleasure, overlooking the ramifications of their choices, epitomize the very scenario the Stoics aim to eschew. This conduct not only threatens personal and communal harm, but also underscores the importance of self-regulation and thoughtful contemplation in our decision-making processes. So how might we incorporate Stoic philosophies into our lives, thereby eschewing the snares of immediate gratification for a more intentional and virtuous existence? It begins with mindfulness, an active endeavor to remain engaged in the present and make decisions that resonate with our core principles rather than succumbing to fleeting desires. Moreover, nurturing a sense of appreciation for life's simple and fundamental joys can shift our focus from an endless quest for novel pleasures to an acknowledgement of the abundance we already possess. Lastly, a dedication to ongoing self-enhancement and the quest for knowledge directs our attention to what truly matters, steering us towards a life replete with genuine contentment. Signal number 7. Reluctance to accept changes or criticism. Adaptability and receptiveness, core tenets of Stoicism, implore us to welcome the transitory essence of existence and glide along with its ceaseless transformations. This Stoic insight beckons us to comprehend that opposing the ever-changing realm is akin to contesting the very weave of the cosmos, a venture both fruitless and obstructive to our potential for advancement and self-discovery. Viewing adaptability not as a surrender but as a gesture of bravery and insight, we recognize its power to transform life's hurdles not into insuperable barriers, but into avenues for refinement and enlightenment. Such a Stoic vantage point arms us with tranquility to face life's fluctuations, fostering a resilience that fortifies us against misfortune. Embracing life's inherent flux does not signify a resigned passivity, but an active engagement with the reality that unfolds, distinct from our wishes or desires. Welcoming constructive critique and staying receptive to the teachings each encounter imparts, we align more intimately with nature's rhythm, propelling our own development and maturation. Yet when we cross paths with individuals resistant to alteration or dismissive of feedback, we stumble upon a formidable barrier not just to our progression, but to their evolution as well. This reluctance, frequently anchored in apprehension of the unfamiliar or a staunch cling to ego, can engender a static milieu where possibilities for innovation and transformation are stifled. So how might we foster the flexibility and openness indispensable for flourishing in an ever-evolving landscape? It commences with acknowledging the constancy of change. By embracing a philosophy of perpetual learning, we unlock our hearts and minds to novel prospects and viewpoints, permitting life's currents to mold and fortify us. Moreover, engaging in Stoic meditation aids in discerning and challenging our internal reluctances, nudging us towards a more malleable and accepting stance towards existence. By nurturing the humility to recognize our own limitations and the potential in every moment as a learning opportunity, we fully embody the Stoic journey. Thus, I invite us all to ponder the aspects of our lives where we may be opposing transformation or shutting ourselves off from enhancement. By assuming a stance of adaptability and acceptance, we not only sail through life's ebbs and flows with greater serenity and dexterity, but also illuminate the path for others, showing that by harmonizing with life's natural rhythms, we unlock the door to a truly enriched and rewarding life. Signal number 8. Pressure to advance relationships. Quickly. The impetus to hasten the progression of relationships, be they of a romantic, platonic, or professional nature, stands as a noteworthy stressor, potentially unsettling for those involved. Our instant gratification culture, with its penchant for velocity over profundity, may seep into our relationship dynamics, influencing our interactions and connections. It's pivotal to acknowledge that each relationship flourishes at its distinct rhythm, and attempting to expedite this natural progression can not only jeopardize the bond, but also our emotional health. To adeptly steer through these dynamics, mastering assertive communication is paramount. By candidly sharing our emotions, aspirations, and limits in a manner that's both clear and considerate, we pave the way for a mutual understanding where all parties feel acknowledged and valued. This approach doesn't entail retracting at every hint of progress, but rather aims at finding a harmonious balance that honors everyone's comfort and timeline. Patience in this scenario emerges as a crucial virtue. Allowing a relationship to unfurl at its organic pace, granting it the space to mature and evolve, embodies a leap of faith. Patience enlightens us to cherish the current moment and to value the journey as much as the destination. Despite the external pressures to chase the next achievement, this practice bestows a deeper, more substantial enrichment to our lives and relationships. Self-awareness, too, is key. Comprehending our own drives, apprehensions, and expectations can assist us in distinguishing whether the urge to fast-track the relationship is internally sourced or influenced by external factors. Often we might find that our eagerness stems from personal insecurities or societal comparisons rather than a sincere wish to enhance the connection. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the virtues of moderation and discernment offer valuable guidance. Embracing the natural cadence of events, refraining from enforcing immediate outcomes, resonates with the Stoic endeavor to live in harmony with the natural world. Stoicism propels us to concentrate on our controllable aspects, our perspectives and deeds, and to release what lies beyond our grasp. This wisdom not only fortifies our relationships, but also aligns our lives with a more serene and purposeful existence, fostering a deep-rooted satisfaction that transcends the fleeting allure of hastiness. Signal number 9. Use of intimidation or threats. The employment of intimidation or threats across any sphere, personal relationships, workplace dynamics, or social interactions, constitutes a detrimental practice with far-reaching implications for both the targeted individuals and the instigators. Such behavior not only deteriorates the foundation of trust and respect pivotal to any relationship, but also compromises the very essence of human connection, fostering an atmosphere rife with fear, unease, and suppression. In dissecting the motives behind intimidating tactics, it often emerges that underlying insecurities and a compulsion for dominance are the culprits. Individuals leaning on intimidation typically harbor feelings of being jeopardized and subscribe to the notion that wielding control over others shields them from perceived weaknesses or buttresses their stance. Yet, it's imperative to discern that genuine strength and leadership derive not from instilling fear, but from the capacity to uplift, galvanize, and nurture others. Authentic leadership is anchored in trust, esteem, and reciprocal comprehension, elements starkly antithetical to the essence of intimidation. For those ensnared in such dynamics, cultivating resilience and coping mechanisms becomes indispensable. Strategies may encompass delineating explicit boundaries, seeking counsel and solidarity from confidants, kin, or professionals, and, where feasible, navigating the predicament through official avenues, notably in professional contexts. Additionally, mastering assertiveness, the art of conveying one's viewpoints and sentiments in a manner that is forthright, candid, and considerate, can serve as an invaluable asset in counteracting intimidation attempts. By asserting oneself, you not only manifest self-respect, but also establish a standard for the treatment you anticipate. On a trajectory of personal growth, tackling and transcending experiences of intimidation or coercion can catalyze profound self-evolution. This journey underscores the significance of self-worth, self-care, and the pursuit of environments that champion respect and human dignity. For individuals recognizing a propensity within themselves to employ intimidation, it is crucial to seek assistance in unraveling the roots of such behavior and acquiring more constructive interaction modalities. Personal transformation is invariably attainable and can lay the groundwork for more genuine and fulfilling connections. In essence, resorting to intimidation and threats, far from epitomizing power, reveal underlying frailty and trepidation. The quest, therefore, is to foster realms, personal, professional, and societal, where transparent dialogue, mutual respect, and empathy reign supreme, empowering everyone involved to flourish in a milieu of health and harmony. As we navigate the complexities of human relationships, the signals we discuss today are powerful tools to protect our journey and cultivate truly valuable connections. But remember, knowledge is just the first step. Applying it in our daily lives is what truly transforms. If you found value in this video, I invite you to give it a like and share it with anyone you believe could benefit from these insights. And if you're seeking more wisdom to navigate not only relationships but all aspects of life with clarity and purpose, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here we explore together, in every video, ways to strengthen our character and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Join us on this journey. Until the next video.